Aquarius, what up, doe? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message today for the sign of Aquarius, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all have an 11th house as part of our birth chart, and time and energy are very fluid, so take what resonates here, leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless as well, so whenever you stumble across this message or this message finds you, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity or confirmation, to help empower you, messages that are helping us align at this time, or stay in alignment. Tapping into your energy today, Aqua, I use this Faceted Garden Oracle deck along with the Shaman's Dream. These messages have been so huge lately, and there's a lot going on here, so I'm gonna run through these cards and then we'll kind of break it down before we get into the tarot. Very first card that you actually had come through for you today was the Star card, and this is the Faceted Garden Oracle deck, but very similar to the Star in the tarot, right? This is all about alignment. It's about manifestations coming to fruition, aligning with our manifestations, dreams come true, planting the seeds of our dreams, and this deep soul level healing, right? The Star is the card in tarot that comes right after the Tower, so it's like divine intervention coming through to knock the structure down, and then we're building back, or we're cleaning up and clearing with the Star. We're healing. The next card to come through for you was the Pollinator card to the Summer card. Then we have Core and Seeds, so it's kind of in a couple different parts here. So we have the Star Pollinator. You are aligning with a new season, and actually the Summer card came out in reverse, okay, and it was Spirit drew my attention to it, so it may be feeling like you've been going through a bit of a winter period or a dark night of the soul, or just things kind of pausing, going through the death rebirth stage, right? Especially over the past couple of months. That wouldn't be surprising. Towers have been coming through in almost every reading, but with the Star and the Pollinator, this is about moving on from that. It's about healing deep soul level stuff and kind of moving to the next chapter, integrating the wisdom that we've gained through our experiences and kind of moving from this higher space into the summer, right? So with the Core and Seeds, excuse me, this Core card is all about generating energy, right? This, with the Seeds and the Core coming out together, I think simply it's about putting energy toward whatever seeds you're planting. So, and what I saw when this came out was somebody making a sigil. So maybe spending some time consciously praying, meditating, putting intentions out there, or having that conversation back and forth with the divine about kind of what's next, where are we going from here, what are we going to create. This is kind of stewing in that energy where it's we're directing energy toward whatever seeds we're planting. It's a very, very fertile grounds to plant seeds right now, to set intentions, to have that conversation with the divine and get the vision together, because we are in the midst of this portal stepping through into a completely new world. Aquarius, you got the Pillar card, very similar to the Hermit energy in the tarot. You have made it to the end of a major soul cycle. Now is the integration phase, but not only can you see the entire path you've taken to get here from a different viewpoint, from a different angle, from this higher state of consciousness, but you can also see over the horizon a bit, symbolizing the fact that it's we can see further into our future now, or we can plant seeds out there, so to speak, birth right under that. So in the Shaman's Dream, the first card that you got here too is actually Stars in the Sky. So Star clarified by the Star, and this says limitless possibility. So there has been this energy coming through collectively where the divine is really asking us to take the almost letting our expectations down. It's this energy of dream bigger. of open yourself up to receive way more than you may think is even possible, or collective's been working through a lot of self-worth stuff at this time as well. And so there's this energy of opening our energetic signature, our energy, our frequency up to receive. Like, I feel like there's major blessings. The way that the divine has been saying it is cosmic ancestral inheritance. So it's almost like passing this test is unlocking some type of blessings or energy or major shift, epiphany, something like that. But right now we're in this cosmic womb, right? So very much in between, very much incubating, very much watering the seeds and growing something at this time, kind of behind the scenes on the more subtle spiritual level. So what we have, the last card to come through is this repairing the veil. This is all about healing and forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving others. So this is the transformation that you're going through and experiencing through these endings and these shifts and these new beginnings, and working through this deeper stuff as we're quote unquote crossing this abyss, as we're diving into the shadows. Really, the shadows are arising, so we are able to see them at this time. So I wanted to point out as well, on the bottom of the deck here, you had the hollow bone card, teachability. It was in reverse. What I heard when I saw this was to be a student. This card is all about opening ourselves up, again, taking our expectations down, or the borders that we've put up, or the guidelines. It's almost like cleaning the slate and being open for spirit, because it feels like the divine has something so much bigger planned than we can even imagine, type energy. So I'm going to pray real quick, Aqua, and we'll dive into this message. But like I said, this is huge. This is big energy, massive pivot point for us on our soul's journey with the Fool on the bottom of the deck. As soon as we pick it up, it's a clean slate, like we were saying. It has not been easy to get here, and that's very clear, even just looking at this depiction of the Fool. Like, he fell off the cliff. But we're still kicking, we're still here, and it's a new beginning. So, Holy Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my Aquas today for their highest good. Anything Aquarius needs to hear or know, any messages that'll bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that'll bring healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will empower the Aquarian collective and placements, any messages that will help us align with our highest timelines, with our highest versions of ourselves, with our best lives, and of course, above all, Spirit, any messages that will help Aqua, that will help the collective align with the highest divine will for our journeys will be truly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Judgment. What's the theme of today's message for Aqua? Thanks. You guys, the Star again. Big Aquarian energy coming through. Wow. We have the Empress as well. We have some emotional healing taking place. We have this energy of, wow, you guys, deep healing, Kundalini awakenings, spiritual awakenings, finding an inner balance, deep healing. And again, this is the exact card that the divine has been throwing out. And it's this energy of dream bigger. Nothing is impossible at this time. Whatever you can put your mind to. And if there's almost this message as well coming through, like, leave your mind a blank slate and let spirit fill it, right? Because what is in our mind is just so tiny compared to what we're moving towards. So this is truly feeling like you're aligning with a wish fulfillment, with some beautiful energy, and also undergoing a deep healing process at this time as well. Some of you guys are literally aligning with a soulmate here. Others are aligning with this, it's almost like destiny. It's almost like your purpose, your thing. You're aligning with your dharma, right? Okay, so I am going to grab the tarot. Wheel of Fortune wanted to join us Jupiter. So this major expansion, this shift, this turning of the tables in Aquarius's favor. World on the bottom of the tarot with the Queen of Pence under that. You guys, this is looking and feeling very, very beautiful. Very good. Saturn coming through. It's like karmic balance. Truly the energetic slate being wiped clean for Aquarius here. This is all about you loving yourself, taking care of yourself and those around you, obviously, that are pouring back into you. But this is like a very much in love with life type energy. Keep staying in a high vibration. Your spiritual practice, your healing practice, your connection with the angels, the ancestors, that's all coming through. Okay, so Spirit, what's going on with Aqua? Knight of Pence flipped over. What's going on with Aqua? Yeah, you're in a deep healing phase. You are in the middle world, and you're trying to find a balance at this time. I am seeing that you're working through some dense energies, some energies that are a bit more difficult to navigate, but I see you doing the damn thing, Aquarius. This actually is beautiful. We have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Lots of air energy coming through. There may be a lot of mental activity going on right now. Okay, what's going on with Aqua? Thank you, Spirit. Healing. You guys are healing from some relationship stuff. For some of you, it's with family. For others, it's like lovers and past stuff that you've experienced. You're coming through as the Magician at this time, though, with the Justice on the bottom. I'm telling you, Aquarius, this is probably the most gnarly pivot point that you'll navigate, that you'll experience, that you will go through. I'm speaking in terms of like this portal, these transits, this energy, eclipse season, Pluto moving into your sign, all of the things. This is feeling so big for you. It's what I feel intuitively is that like a whole soul chapter that has been experienced maybe for some of us, for some of the collective, for many lifetimes, is being cleared because you passed the test, you learned the lesson, you're integrating the wisdom, and you're clearing, you're releasing, you're letting go. This is not easy. Some of you are still very much trying your best to let go at this time, and I feel that's this hollow bone in reverse where the divine is like, let us fill you, let us help you. And the thing about you guys having this relationship with the divine, with the universe, in whatever capacity you're going to have that, we have to, in a sense, ask that to come in. We have to say, God, I can't do it, right? It even says in, what is it, NAAA, we have to admit that we're powerless, blah, 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 blah. Some people won't do that, but always remember that's the ego is the one that does not want to bow down, and you are not the ego. You are truly the spirit. You are the divine occupying this avatar, this vessel. So there's something here about like letting it go, or loosening up, or letting spirit do it, or not trying to do it on your own. I feel like some of you are really holding on to something that's eating at you to some degree, right? What's the challenge right now for Aquarius? I'm sorry, y'all. I see the Six of Wands wanting to jump out with the Ace of Wands, though. Beautiful. Hold the line. That's the energy of Mars and Leo, where it's like, hold the line. You're doing amazing right now. And this is very important to your soul's journey. This is the pivot point. What's challenging? What's crossing? The Fool, this new chapter, the Devil, the old chapter, the things that are holding you back, our demons, our trials, our tribulations, the relationships that are karmic relationships that we're being guided away from through these tower energies, whether it's family, friends, or otherwise, lovers. We have the Sun, the Page of Pentacles. We're having trouble it feels like we're having trouble getting into a flow, if that makes sense. Maybe there's a lot of stop and go or back and forth internally, or maybe even externally for you, Aquarius. You're just trying to get to this sun. I feel like a lot of Aquas are really going through kind of a deep awakening process right now. This is your soul being liberated from a lot. For some, it's mental constructs and things like that. For others, it's like relationship dynamics. And if we think about the North Node in Aries and the South Node in Libra right now, we have the axis, the spectrum of us, self, first house, and them, seventh house, with us, right? So it's like finding this balance between ourselves and the relationships and the people and the situations in our lives, and finding that balance and really seeing what's not working, really seeing where maybe we can do things a little different, etc. And this is kind of like where we're shifting into this new energy, but it's taking time and work, right? But you're doing it. So this will be where this energy stems from. Like this happening that we're experiencing right now, why is this happening on a deeper, subtle level? Temperance, King of Cups with the Three of Swords. So this is, again, deep soul healing. This is you leveling up on your spiritual journey. This is you turning into that master alchemist. You're learning how to take these dark energies, Aquarius, and turn them into your spiritual growth, your ascension, your emotional intelligence. You're growing, you're gaining real life soul wisdom here, and you're learning to cook, fam. You're learning to cook. So you're here, you're in the kitchen, you're whipping up, and you're learning. So it's beautiful to see. And what I really like to see is this warrior spirit that you have, like, showing up here, where it's almost like unfazed. I mean, I see that you feel it, but you're not letting anything pull you down. You should be really proud of yourself, Aqua. And spirit really has your back as well. What's incoming for Aquarius? Yeah, you guys, there's some... Maybe you're having dreams about this person, or somebody from the past is coming back with an offer, or maybe for some of you, you're even telepathically communicating with somebody here. Ace of Pence to the Nine of Pence. To the Knight of Pence. I kind of see this, Aqua, as you trusting and following your intuition and pouring into the things that fulfill you. Maybe some of you are falling off the map. You're getting the game plan down together for real. You're getting a strategy together. You're working. I feel like maybe not necessarily wanting to be seen here. It's like, I'm moving on quietly. I'm moving toward what makes my heart sing. I'm taking two aces, right, in your incoming energy. I'm taking this opportunity. I'm putting one foot in front of the other, and I'm pouring my energy into what spirit is guiding me to pour my time and energy into. With this Ace of Pence, Ace of Cups, some of you may have new love coming in. Some of you may be moving. Some of you may be moving jobs or careers. Some of you may be starting a business or starting a project. This is something new, an opportunity that has a lot of potential to be very fulfilling, very abundant, very sure, very stable. So there's an opportunity to create here this new world. Pentacles, that's our physical world. So this is like creating a new world. And this is something that's happening from the inside for you, Aquarius. So it's like from the inside out. And it's probably happening on the inside and then slowly reflecting in your external world. So it's like, because you're following that higher guidance, because you're not giving up, because you and spirit are working your way through, you're being blessed. Again, this is our cosmic inheritance. Here's our ancestors that have went before us. All these seeds that they've planted, they've just been growing and growing and growing. Spirit's like, come get what's yours, Aqua. So what's the advice for Aquarius? Spirit made me look right at Hollow Bone. So we're gonna end up reading that one for sure. What's the advice for Aqua? Okay. Wow. Temperance, Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Nine of Pence, Five of Swords on the bottom, Five of Wands. All of the chaos and conflict, the betrayal from the past, the BS, the breakups, the backstab, whatever you've been through where it's like that person did me dirty, or I lost the battle or I won the battle, any type of energy from the past, chaos, turbulence. This is where you're taking that and you're turning it into your blessings. And it's almost like with this Two of Wands, you're like, I know what I do not want to experience in my reality. So I'm going to consciously make the decision not to. And I'm going to take that energy and that experience and whip something up with it. Get the game plan down on paper. For some of you, you're definitely being guided to create a sigil. Man, I've been wanting to make a video on that, maybe, and it just hasn't happened. So for those of you that know what that is, make a sigil, charge it up, continue to pour energy, breathe in and pour energy into. And if you're not a sigil person, say a prayer. And as you're saying the prayer, visualize and feel yourself in the end state, in the state where all is truly well, where you are receiving these blessings. Evoke those feelings, evoke that energy, and try to navigate embodying that frequency as best you can. And that doesn't mean like stress and keep dwelling on it. It means we just know internally, faith the size of a mustard seed, like, no, God got me. The divine got me. Like, I'm planting the seeds and I'm going to make sure they get the energy they need and go about living. And what I mean by that is I'm going to live my life like it's already so, because it is. And it's just a matter of me stepping into that timeline. It takes our physical reality a little bit of time, right? As within, so without. As above, so below. As the universe, so the soul. Queen of Swords. Lovers. This is being very honest with yourself about the relationships that are in your life and making the decisions that you're being guided to make, regardless of how scary it may be. And Spirit's really saying not to stress about this. Whatever your action you're being guided to take, or move you're being guided to make, is going to bring you into this new, into something better. So it's like the fear is trying to stop you from leveling up. So know that the fear is trying to stop you from leveling up. Here is the energy the divine is asking you to embody. Queen of Swords is not taking any shit. The emotions are nice and snug down there in their jail cell. We have the red and yellow flag flying much lower than the blue flag here. Red and yellow, if we're correlating with chakras, would be fears and insecurities and pride and ego, which our pride can get in the way. This is the truth. This is the truth from Spirit's eyes. You are being divinely guided. I'm feeling ancestral presence in this message very heavily, but ultimately it's like, regardless of how I feel or how anyone feels, regardless of what, this is the decision that needs to be made in order for me to move into my energy of victory, this legacy, this life that I'm building, ultimately, that my soul came here to build. That is what is incubating right now. That vision is what is growing. So water it, water it, water it. Open yourself up, Aquarius. You deserve more than what you're allowing yourself to think you're worth right now. And so love yourself. Self-worth, you guys. Positive affirmations. You're channeling divine wisdom right now, and you have the answers, and you're definitely being guided. Follow that higher guidance and hold the line, Aqua. Victory. It's a message for Aquarius. Please, Spirit. Thanks, Aqua, for showing up, for coming here and stopping through, hanging out with us for a little bit. And thank you, Spirit, for coming through, as always. I feel like a lot of you are going to be blown away at how powerful your co-creation is as you move forward. So we have the Time Master, which I believe came out for maybe Libra as well. If you have Libra in your chart, prominent Libra, I would definitely check that message out. Lots of 11s. 11. Okay. If you want to hear Time Master, scroll to the end of the Libra reading and catch that. I'm going to read this serpent and we'll see what else wants to come through. It's 46. The serpent. Wow. Yeah, some of you are for real having Kundalini risings right now. The serpent is the life force of Mother Earth. The coiled serpent of the Kundalini brings passion, healing, and renewal. She offers us the fruit of the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden and reminds us to shed the past the way she sheds her tired old skin. Serpent comes to offer you the forbidden fruit that will set your passion and creativity free. The serpent power of the Kundalini is stirring within your chakras, gently asking you to embrace its mystery. Shed the old skin that you've been so attached to, and welcome the vulnerable pink underbelly that will bring you a fresh experience of your life. Your passion and sexuality are awakening, and this can be scary. Trust the wisdom of the serpent to transform your sensual energies into beautiful, original manifestation. Trust the wisdom of serpent to transform your sensual energies into beautiful original manifestation. The medicine. When you shed the past gracefully, life will not strip it away with great drama. Indeed, that is something you want to avoid. Do not use your energies to seduce others or allow yourself to be seduced, even by your own ideas. That's tying in with this teachability, where someone that's connecting what is internally, maybe even not consciously, unconsciously, like I it's got to be my way. I don't want it to, Four of Cups type energy, my way or the highway. But really, this is a huge opportunity, bigger than we can imagine. I feel is really the message that's been coming through. What's a message for Aqua? Confidence is your key to success. You're very close to achieving your goal. The energy is gaining momentum and your hard work is paying off. Adjustments are required. Work through your fears. Grab a message from Ma real quick. The golden children. Healing the inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Some of you are really tapping into your gifts and being activated at this time. Earth pulsing, earth to stay grounded, spend some time out in nature. But say yes to change, right? This is the jump in card. This is Spirit's way of saying, get your ass through that portal, Aqua, let's go. You may see an owls coming through for you, Aqua. There's not always a need to try to grapple and conquer. Sometimes the need is to simply just let go. Just because another has created a certain reality for themselves and is attempting to draw you in does not mean that you must participate. You have the divinely granted gift of choosing where to invest your energy, so be kind to yourself. And that is the Bhadra Kali card. Yeah, it's time to realize the true nature of certain life circumstances. Be grateful for what you've learned, but see things for what they are rather than what you wish them to be. You shall be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth, and you do not need to fear the revelations that are unfolding. Aquarius, this is beautiful, amazing, massive energy. So let's freaking go. I hope you're able to take something from this message. Ultimately, I think the message is really jump in. Let's go. Stay grounded, though. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. You are a winner. Embody that. Act like it. Know it, family. Before we tap out fully, let's take a second to take a deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will and our imagination to draw from the air this cosmic energy, this prana or chi. We're going to imagine it as white or gold light filling us up as we breathe in. We're going to take the deepest breath in that we can, and then we're going to pause and hold the breath at the top and imagine ourselves glowing as bright as we possibly can. Then as we release, we're going to exhale very forcefully watching any negativity, any doubt, any anger, sadness, traumas, lower frequencies, or blockages at all. We're going to watch all of that in the form of black or gray smoke or static leaving us, so the divine can help us transmute that. So first things first, take a deep full breath out, Aquarius. Clear your lungs, empty them completely, and then we'll get this breath in. Go ahead and breathe out. Empty, empty, empty. Now breathe in. Hold it, squeeze, mula bandha, lift that energy up your spine. Now pull it down and lock it into your heart space. Imagine yourself glowing as bright as you can, and release. Aqua gang, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hope this message has found everybody blessed, well, and in great spirits. Hope y'all have a blessed rest of your day, and I will see you beautiful beings on the next reading.